Good damn evening, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Now it's time to set the goals for the next cycle of inflation. This is why you're always moving forward, growing, making money, not losing it. Imagine having more freedom and more fun. Start a gold IRA with Noble Gold now to fight inflation. And this month, for every IRA above 20K, you'll get an incredible 3-ounce silver American Virtue coin absolutely free, just as a thank you. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold. Call 877-646-5347, or to learn more, go to noblegoldinvestments.com. That is noblegoldinvestments.com. Now, we've all heard about the environment. We all know and we all live the environment that was created after the summer of love, summer 2020. After you allow these children to run rampant through our country, throwing the biggest, most violent and expensive tantrums you've ever seen by excusing their behavior. What did that stupid ass mayor say? I think it was of Baltimore. She said, let them destroy. By not holding people accountable and treating them like fucking children, now we think it's okay to go to a Supreme Court justice's home to harass them and berate them. And that is illegal, by the way. I will put a link in the description box to the very law that says you're not supposed to intimidate officers of the court, jurors, judges, or anything. You cannot sway their opinion. You cannot change their mind about the way they were going to rule or cast their vote as far as somebody's verdict, as far as a verdict, someone's guilt or innocence. You can't do that shit. You can't mess with that process. These are people's homes. This is not their office. They're public figures that are public office that your tax dollars are paying for. Man, you better get out there and peacefully protest. You better peaceably assemble and air your grievances. You damn right. Let them know. Shout it from the mountaintops as loud as you can. You're doing something I don't like. You better do it. You better exercise these rights that people fought and died for. That is totally fine. That is encouraged. You squeeze all the juice you can out of that damn Constitution. You go to those public places that you have paid for and you let those empty suits know how you feel. Now, after hours, they leave their office and turn off the lamp and go home. You shut your ass up until tomorrow. Leave them alone. Everybody deserves a refuge at the end of the day after they've toiled. You don't bother them at their home. You let them have peace and quiet. If they have kids, there will be no peace and quiet. But whatever happens inside their walls is their business. You keep your ass out of there. But after letting people assemble outside of people's homes, destroying their property, yelling with bullhorns outside of their private residence, that is bullshit. Then all of a sudden they want to duck behind the Bill of Rights and the Constitution, but it's our First Amendment right. With rights come responsibility. Did we not learn anything from Spider-Man's uncle? You have responsibility. You can't just go out there and say what you want, where you want. You need to know where you are and do it properly according to the rules and the laws. That's what separates us from the damn animals. It's our First Amendment right. No, it's not. It's not your First Amendment right to fuck with somebody at home. Keep it public. Keep it where their job is, not their residence, you assholes. But how do you expect them to act? These aren't the minds of regular people. These people don't have jobs to get home and go to sleep and get rest for. They don't have families to take care of. They're a bunch of little ignorant ass, dumbass robots that you wound up and pointed in the wrong direction. I guarantee you these granola-headed, soft handshaking dirt fuckers don't have any responsibility. To them, it's like kryptonite. I remember as a kid, I was about 5 years old. Now, keep in mind, it's 1985. But the sweater had like a dark brown stripe and then lighter brown and so on and so forth, beige, all the way down to like off-white. It's a pretty cool little sweater. I got a picture of me in it. A picture with me and my mom and my brother. We took like, the JCPenney or Sears family photo. If I can find it, or next time I go to my mom's, I'll snap a picture of that shit and I'll put it up on here. You can see a young 5-year-old Jericho Green. I was cute. But that sweater was so itchy. I had like a t-shirt on underneath, but everywhere it touched my skin, it would just itch, and it was so annoying. Yes, it was cute, but it was annoying and uncomfortable. That is what responsibility is to these people, because they haven't experienced it. Because the powers that be, because the resident at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue didn't say, hey, what are you doing? I don't agree with them either. But whether or not you agree is not the point. You can't harass people at their homes. And you certainly can't harass officers of the court. That is against the law. If you don't like their ruling, then you take the proper channels to fight it. And in this case, the Supreme Court wants to give you power. Here, we don't want this. You decide what to do with this. You have the power. You have the responsibility. Oh, responsibility? Get that shit away from me. Ew, I'm allergic. They don't want responsibility. They want to be told what to do. They went from mommy and daddy's house to the world. They like being told what to do, what to eat, when to brush your teeth, when to go to bed. These people are idiots. They need to be admonished and scorned and arrested. Am I the only one who was blown away that somebody would go to the Supreme Court justice's home to, it ain't protesting, that's harassment. Just because you're in a group and you have the same stupid thought running through your empty fucking heads does not make that a protest. You are harassing those people because you're doing it outside of business hours and you're not at their place of employment, the public building that your tax dollars go through, not their house. But they don't know that shit. You're letting people know that this is okay? No. No matter how you feel about what they do, you can't do that. And if you continue to, we will send law enforcement down there to remove you from the premises. Period. Sorry, Supreme Court justices. That's not going to happen. You're going to let these jackasses stand out there and wild out because this is your last gasp. They are desperate. The trap is firmly around their foot and they will gnaw it off to keep their power. They will destroy you. And they won't do it themselves. They'll send their hordes out to do it. They'll send their enforcers out to do it. They traded in their white hoods for a deep V-neck. Same thing. You can't do that. Why is no one at the top saying that? You just might get the support of Americans if you do that, you feeble pudding-eating son of a bitch. But they can't. They won't. This is it. They know they fucked up. This abortion thing is their last gasp. This is their Hail Mary. So no, they're not going to abide by the rules. The rules don't serve them. The rules serve us. The rules say we can vote them out if we want to. The rules say power to the people. They cannot abide by that. They've been in there. They become entrenched. I remember hearing a story about these people who went around, they clean up crime scenes. And one of the crime scenes was this man who died on the couch. And it was a cloth couch and the man had become grafted into the couch. The couch had grown into one with his skin. That's what these fools have done. That's what these empty suits have done that have been in DC too damn long. They've grafted together with these lobbyists and these crooks and these sorry ass countries. Starts with a C, ends with an A. They're not going to give that up. Even if it means destroying you who put them there in the first place. I don't get it. There's no way in the world I'm going to go. And I thought Supreme Court justices live like in gated communities, like you couldn't get to them. But from what I saw, they were outside of Brett Kavanaugh's house. You know, the sexual assaulting nerd. Stupid. They'll go outside of his house, but they won't go outside of Jumanji Brown's house. Huh? She's draped in too much victimhood. She's a woman of color. She's better than you. How can you call her a woman of color? She even know what a damn woman is. Man, please, I'm going to bed. Y'all know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.